Another edition of What the Fuck happenings in the YouTube atheist community. Starting off with the amazing atheist as usual. We did a Jesus Freak response video, right? 20 some minutes. Incredibly bad video. I mean, first of all, he plays the Jesus Freak video so low you can't really hear it. At least there's too big a differential between his voice and Jesus Freak's, and just turning the volume up and turning the volume down. And so unless you watch the Jesus Freak video, you miss a lot of the content. And it's, you know, it's a Jesus Freak video. Why play all of it? Why not just play fucking relevant clips? But I guess that's part of his thing. He just decides to take a Jesus Freak video and spontaneously listen to it and react at the moment. So he should choose a shorter video. He's going to do that. So anyway, the sound was bad, and then he had to bring up some S&M stuff like usual. Like, I was at an S&M site today, and it's usually Christians who are sadomasochists and debauchatories and all this other stuff, and I don't know, it's just a stupid argument. And the bottom line was that Jesus Freak was basically endorsing McCain for president, which is, you know, funny for a Christian. Well, I mean, to me, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, would Jesus vote for John McCain? I don't think so. So it's kind of funny to me. I don't think really Jesus gave a shit about all this morality crap that obsesses Jesus Freak. And so anyway, it was just a really stupid video anyway by the Amazing Atheist. Really wasn't that good. And then you know, the previous video he'd made one of those sick videos I'm just about sick of, and I don't remember the subject matter, but it was just a horrible video. It was just all animated and bouncing all over the place, and faces and bad voices, and it kind of made me sick. Actually, I've been feeling too good ever since I saw it. So I don't know, but whatever. Kind of just a waste of time. And then he had an embarrassing moments video before that, and that was also just pretty useless. You know, really, I don't need to know your embarrassing moments. Really don't need to know other people's embarrassing moments. They're embarrassing, so maybe just keep them quiet. But anyway, Scotty, so the amazing atheist brother, his little brother, I guess. Anyway, he came back, did a new video, question video, of course. Can't come up with his own video, just has to have people ask him questions. And so he does a really bad video. Sound wasn't great on that one either. It's too far away from the camera. Whatever. Just boring video. Just incredibly boring. He's a boring human being, and it was a boring video. So then, virtual Holocaust. Okay. The last video was on Marxism. So apparently somebody was talking to him about Marxism. So yeah, he thinks it's a good idea, but it's a bad idea. That's usually how it is on most subjects. Yeah, just really stupid video again. It was, well, whatever. I mean, there's just no point in talking about Marxism. I mean, we can do a little better than Marx, you know, or we can do something different than capitalism. So I sort of did make the one reasonable point was that you're either going to be an exploiter or an exploitee in this world, and apparently he wants to be an exploiter, so he's working on his business. Apparently there was some brushings were broken on some Arctic science vessel or something. I don't think they were brushings. I think they were bushings, but whatever. And then he ended the video with a bunch of music, which was really annoying. Really, if I want to listen to videos that have music, I'd go listen to videos of my musical choices. So I don't see the point of wasting 3 minutes at the end of the video doing music. But yeah, obviously I could turn it off, and I did. But you should just, I mean, I wasted about 20 seconds before I realized that's all you were doing. But anyway, Tommy from the Bronx did a lot of Muslim videos apparently. I didn't even listen to some of them because, you know, as soon as I see Muslim or something in the title, I don't give a fuck. I mean, really. You see, we're not arguing with Muslims over here. They're all over there mostly. And anyway, the shit-ass bullshit we're pulling in the world, you know, you can't really argue with Muslims because we're assholes. So what's the difference? I mean, if we're treating Muslims like assholes, we're blowing them up and killing them, we really can't argue with them anymore. So anyway. But he did say something about us being raped by the, you know, we're all getting raped by the rich on the gas prices and stuff. And he brought up Brett Keane, so there'll be a lot of bring up of Brett Keane. So he did also the video about Brett Keane and the fact that he should be allowed to come back. I mean, it has been a year. Most people are agreeable on that, but YouTube still isn't. And he criticized Crossborg as his video. That's what his response to Tommy's. And so apparently Crossborg has done some video about how Muslims are they shouldn't be telling us how to live, and obviously we're telling them how to live, so we can't be hypocrites about it. And he implied that maybe Borg thinks the fucking war is a good idea. I don't think he does, but if he does, he really is an asshole, and he should be on the hate list. But anyway, so Cody did a Brett Keane video also, and he's got black hair now, which is, you know, he looks pretty badass with black hair. I think it takes that weird kid look off of him. But he did a video about some atheist soldier apparently who's suing because he got, you know, berated by bad insinuations by Christian soldiers or something. Got called a faggot or some other kind of bullshit because he's an atheist or something. So whatever, it's probably a meritorious thing to do, but sounds like something just a little too political. But anyway, reasonable video. Paul's ego, haven't mentioned it before, at least recently. He does good videos, but did a couple videos beating up a little bit on Brett Keane and is coming back. I think he's for him coming back. Well, I think it was, yeah, it was quite clear he was for that. But he still thinks Brett Keane is a bit of a hypocrite and asshole. But he's kind of ragging on about old videos. I mean, you know, when Brett Keane left, yeah, he was kind of resentful and he was kind of pissing on everybody because he was pissed off that nobody was supporting him and blah, 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 and all that shit. And so I don't see any point in dragging that old crap up, but whatever. It's a good video. I mean, Paul's ego is an articulate guy, but whatever. Captain Awesome. I didn't do one recently, but you know, he did beat up on the Tibetan guys, you know, in their theocracy, which I think is a good point to bring up. I mean, this whole, you know, the freedom to be a theocracy is not a, you know, it's not something we should be defending. But yeah, and also his past videos, he did make these Jesus and Mohammed puppet show videos, you know, pencil puppets, and they were pretty good. So not terrible anyway, right? Who the hell is that? Oh, Give Me a Break Man. He did a video, just mentioned the fact, or fake man, you know, that you can't read your PMs, which doesn't really burden me too much because most of my PMs are frankly pretty sucky. So I'm not missing them. I did get like a buzz cut of his hair, so he looks a little, I don't know, it looks a little older actually, because he's grays in there or something, you know, it just doesn't look quite right. But whatever, I'm not a big short hair fan, obviously. Anyway, Goat hasn't made any videos for like 2 weeks, so I haven't even heard of Goat, haven't even seen the Goat, so I don't know where the Goat is, but what the Goat's doing, but he's not making videos apparently. Same with Fake Sagan, you know, tries to come back but doesn't really come back, so I don't know, maybe he'll be making a video this week, who knows. So the crossboard guy, mentioned before, but yeah, this he did a Tom Cruise video, the one before last, so that was really pretty good. So you probably should see that. It was a pretty good parody video. And I guess I'll bring up this Gisborne 2000 guy. He did a really good video on evolution. So no controversy there. Just it was good video, dice, probability, odds stuff. It was fairly good. And so that's about it. Sorry, no real drama going on. Very little drama in the atheist community. And so that's it. No drama. I've been wasting a lot of time on Stickam. Okay, it's not a waste of time, but I mean, I spent a lot of time on Stickam arguing and such. And it seems productive. I mean, but you're getting through this stuff and you're, you know, testing your own arguments against other people's arguments. So that seems like a good idea, but yeah, it does consume a lot of time, and it does leave me a little bit exhausted, a little bit without any YouTube energy. So try to moderate that so I can do more YouTube videos. Okay, so that's it. That's the end. And look at that, under 10 minutes. See, I am a little off. If I'm under 10 minutes, I'm a little off. So I'm a little off.